Well, well, look what we've got here. Seems as if a vampire hunter has come into my territory. It is rare that I get such a monumentous event to indulge upon. It is quite exquisite, if I don't mind saying. It is quite nice to see an almighty hunter restrained by my abilities. To see you squirm is such a catharsis which I do not often get to experience. I truly thank you. It is truly great. Yet, I cannot give into such euphoria. It would be utterly horrid if I were to marvel at this hunter till the sun rises in the eastern morn. I have to decide what to do with such a monster. I mustn't indulge further. But, I have such an opportunity on my hand. Say, hunter, what have you to express? Typical. Of course, you would not appreciate what I'm doing for you. Life must surely be filled with strife. You have to hunt one of the most dangerous predators on this damned earth, of an empiric, monstrous creature whose power seems to know no bounds. And if I may simply suggest, it would seem as if you are almost terrible at that said job which you put so much effort into. Yet I should not assume such negativity. I suppose one loss to a vampire might be just a scratch on a nigh-perfect record. So, hunter, how many heads do you have under your belt? Oh, only 5. Perhaps you're new to the business. Regardless, a loss is still a loss. The sweetness is not good for a hunter like you. Perhaps I could strengthen you with some vampiric essence and let you continue your quest. But surely that would only end my inevitable demise. Or perhaps I could turn you into a zombie minion. Those brain-dead imbeciles never last long, though. And I would hate to see your life end so soon. I guess that also eliminates sucking you dry of all that precious, sanguinic essence within your veins. So, I suppose in order to protect, as I have seemed to put upon myself, I shall keep you in my castle. Oh, what? Do you not want my protection? That simply isn't a possible answer, my friend. You are not in a position to reject my authority. Perhaps if you were more successful in your endeavors, you might have me pinned down. But of course not. You weren't. So, that means by proxy, you are mine and mine alone. And with this position, I shall take the duty of your protection. It still is in your best interest to come with me. In fact, I once more state, you have no choice. But I believe you will grow to like it. And of course, eventually, me. Oh, don't be so resistant. That will only be more painful for you. You'll come around eventually, so it's best you give in now. Just stay still, so I can take you to my manor. Did I not say to be still? You truly are such a rambunctious fool. I will simply have to endure your movement. I can easily overpower you nonetheless. Welcome to my manor, squirming one. These right here are my personal quarters. You shall stay here with me. As long as I'm close, I can assure that your safety is at hand. So, you must never leave. There are dangers in this world that I do not wish to have brought upon such a naive creature. Yes, you are naive. You may be experienced for a human, but you lack the experience I have gained in my 100-odd years of living. So, I shall instill my knowledge upon you. In fact, I now see it as my goal to also enrich you. If I fail to protect you, then at least I can protect your enrichment. That is a good question. Perhaps I shall first start with teaching you manners. It would seem as if you are lacking in that, and I need to bring you up right, properly. You are a rude little creature, so it would be best if I taught you manners. Next, I believe I would instill in you an appreciation for the efforts that I would be putting myself through just to help you. After giving you both manners and honor, I think then you could earn the right of empiric powers. However, that is far away. You must grow before you shall gain any powers that I could bestow upon you. That type of rude reaction is precisely why I need to enrich you myself. It seems your parents never taught you. What despicable characters they must have been. Yet, I can fix that belligerent nature. I have been known for my persuasive abilities. But first, I must see. What do you know about table etiquette? It would seem as if you already have that idea slightly wrapped around some sort of facet of your mind. Then I will leave the lesson for tomorrow. Yet, I still will need to prepare the lesson. While the night is still young, perhaps I could offer you dinner. I assume you are starving, from my observations of your hunt. Surely, you have to be hungry. You are. That is to be expected. Truly, I tell you, you overexert yourself. Let me first ask this. Do you feel ready to dine in my dining hall? Or would you rather have your food in here? That is to be expected. I could have guessed that you would not want to eat in there with me, so you would have chosen this room. But I warn you this, I will still have my eye on you in this room. Truly, you will just not be able to see me. I'll be there. But regardless, I shall have a servant prepare and bring up the food. That is a strange question, my friend. Of course I have servants. Whether they are my created undead or other monster folk who live about these forests, they are still very much real. I shall leave the room while you eat, so you feel comfortable. It is my purpose now to protect and use your life, after all. Servant, come here. Yes. How did the human fare with the meal? All right, sir. Good. I would hate to see them suffer. Now, return to your duties. I'm sorry for interrupting your work. Ah, my friend. It would seem as if you are finished, aren't you? So, was the meal delicious, or should I tell the chefs to prepare a better one? Good, good. Those are some of my finest chefs, and I'd hate to see them fail. Regardless, I'd like to see if you have any requests before I assume you are to slumber. That was a stupid question, wasn't it? Let me rephrase it then. Are there any requests that would have you not leave this room, which you would like fulfilled? You wish not to have me in this room? That is ridiculous. How am I to protect you from such danger if I am not readily present? You seem persistent in your hostilities. Perhaps you should change that belligerence to change which will help you in your life is futile in the end, or at least I believe. So, I must state, I cannot leave you to your own devices. What? Why would you suggest that I sleep in the same bed as you? You must have misread me. Sure, that might be the eventual end goal. However, You are not yet ready for that, clearly, so I would simply stay in the room and watch over you while you slumber. Though I do enjoy slumbering myself, I do not find it necessary, especially to my nocturnal schedule. So, very truly I tell you, I shall leave you to your individual slumber, with my watching eye providing the necessary protection. There's nothing to fret, so rest. I wish you sweet slumber, my friend, for the future holds great promises for you.